I unintentionally destroyed a girl's life, and I regret it. Some people are quite influential in school, and they can quite literally make or destroy your school life. When I was 14, I was pretty popular in school as I was in basketball team. There was a girl in other section. She always seemed like this narcissistic and self-obsessed girl. She asked me out, and I rejected her. Later that day, as I was about to go home, I checked my bag and my phone was missing. Mostly every student was gone. It was a big thing for me to carry phone that time. I checked everywhere, asked teachers, but I was really scared cause of my father. My father scolded me really hard. The next day, teachers asked everyone about it, but naught was found. But the day after, when we had games period, the teacher who was helping me find my phone saw an other section girl in our class putting my phone in my bag. Yes, she was the girl who proposed me. She confessed in front of principal that she only wanted to scare me. She had no intention of stealing it. Her mistake was she came back to return my phone. Her parents were called. I was pretty relieved I got my phone back. I told everything about it to my parents. My mom told me to forgive and ignore and don't seek revenge. I was furious, why shouldn't I? Next day, I told my friends what happened, told them to not talk to her, and it spread like wildfire. She didn't even said sorry for a week at least. After that, she started approaching me whenever I was alone. She apologized. She wanted to be friends. She didn't have that smirk look which she had before. I got to know that she is being bullied like students eating her lunch, taunts in classes, writing with marker on shirt, and all it made me angry that she is only being kind cause she want this to end. I started ignoring her more blatantly. If this gave motivation to others, or what, but her bullying only worsened. It became a fun thing for everyone. I was aware but didn't know it was this severe until I was called in the office. My teacher and that girl's mother was sitting there. As teacher explained me that it's been really tough for that girl past a year, and as she was continuing, that's when her mother snapped. She started scolding me that it's all my fault. You are heartless, you should be in prison, and started crying and just left the room. I was on the verge of crying. I was 15 that time, and I was angry too, like she did bad to me, and I thought to be the bigger person, and I'm getting blamed. I was too childish to realize she just wanted to vent out. My teacher realized my emotions. She calmed me, and she also said that other kids look up to me, so if I just be friends with her, maybe her bullying will stop. I was still angry why everyone is taking her side. Forget about being the bigger person. I will do the worst to her. As I was returning from office, it was already past half an hour. The classes ended. As I was going to get my bag, I met her in the alleyway. And I just can't erase this image of her from my mind. She didn't have that confident posture like she used to. The 2 cuts in her left wrist was clear, and there was a linear bruise in her bicep. It seemed like from a stick. She was just looking down. My whole anger just vanished. Are you okay? I stuttered. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking, she replied smiling, and then rushed down the alleyway. I was confused, like just a moment ago I was so angry. Now this. What should I do? After a week or 2, her father got transferred as he was in defense and never got to meet her again. Now that I recall school, it was really good, mostly happy memories, but what about her? Maybe I could have helped her.